Yeah.
I'm Bethany from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, I love Tennessee. Hey, Bethany.
Hi.
Thank you for being here, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. This is Aiko. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jessica.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm from Florida.
What part of
How's
Florida?
everybody? West Palm.
I love West Palm. Got a lot of Floridians in the house.
Yes.
Well, I'm so happy to see everyone. And right off the bat, what I want to say is I am extremely proud of you for showing up for yourself in your business tonight. It is so important, especially most of us here are women. We do have some men joining us tonight. That's going to be fun and exciting, but this is mostly women. And for women, it's really hard for us to prioritize ourselves, specifically our businesses. So if you are here and you are somebody who is wanting to grow with Instagram because you're using it as a platform to maybe sell a product or a service. Your product might be CBD oil or clothes. Your service might be coaching, or you might be, I ran across a really great profile the other day and she taught baby sign language, or you might be a sleep consultant. I ran across another profile where that lovely woman was a baby sleep consultant. So if you're here selling a product or a service, put a 1 in the chat so we can see how many business men and women we have in the house this evening. Wow. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of you. There's a lot of you. Okay, good. This is good news. Oh, somebody got the audio. Okay, good. Okay, this is good news because when it comes to having your own home-based business, let's say, even if you have a brick and mortar, it doesn't really matter. But when it comes to trying to find new clientele for your business, there isn't a better platform out there right now than Instagram, period. Instagram itself is 58% busier than any other platform out there right now. And it does way better in turning your viewers into followers, your followers into friends, and those friends into either clients or customers. Because, and this made sense to me, once I did the research on this, I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because it's so aesthetically pleasing. Now think about this. We have other platforms, right? Facebook probably is the biggest one. How noisy is Facebook? Facebook is loud. It's loud about politics. It's loud about politics. Just kidding. It's just loud about everything, everyone's opinion about everybody else. There's a lot of complaining on Facebook. There's a lot of whining on Facebook, right? And I'm not saying across the board, I'm not trying to generalize. There's a lot of wonderful, beautiful things that are happening in Facebook as well. There's a lot of beautiful group communities and there's a lot of real connections being made. But the reason that people are spending more time on Instagram is because it's quieter on their mind. There's a lot of ads on Facebook, right? And Instagram is quieter on the mind because it's aesthetically pleasing. Because when you go to a profile grid, it is photos. And if you learn, part of what we do here in learning Reels is learning how to make our grid aesthetically pleasing. Our storefront, your grid is your storefront. You have to treat your grid like your storefront. This is so important if you are in business, okay? If you begin to make it aesthetically pleasing, people want to come in, they want to get to know you better, they feel like they can trust you. And then when you offer a product or a service, they're more likely to buy. People are buying off Instagram, I think it's 80% more organically without being pitched through an ad than any other platform. I think it's 80. Now, so we're talking about Instagram. Now that we're on Instagram, the busiest feature on Instagram is Reels. The best feature for your business is Reels. Why? Well, another little platform blew up, especially during the quarantine phase, called TikTok, right? TikTok blew up. Short form video is the generic term, by the way, for Reels, right? Some people call them TikTok, some people call them Reels, some people, if you're in Pinterest, they're called ideas. If you are in LinkedIn, they used to be called, I don't know if they say, anyway, the generic term is short form video. Okay. I think the length, I think it's like 3 minutes is the longest of a short form video. So TikTok blew up, but the thing that TikTok is missing that Instagram has is a very organic way to talk to your potential clients and customers in DMs. I don't know if you guys are on TikTok, but the private messaging stinks. It's bad. They have to follow you back. It's just not, it's not intuitive. It's not intuitive. It is an Instagram. So if you ever take a business course on TikTok, like for your business, one of the things they're going to teach you to do is get them out of TikTok and into your Instagram ASAP. And it's smart because once they're in your Instagram, you can message them even if they don't follow you back. You can comment on one of their posts and say, hey, I sent you a message. There's ways to flag them to let them know you're trying to talk to them, right? And when they're in Instagram, okay, so this is why Instagram Reels. I'm not going to give you a whole lot of this info because I want to get right into making Reels, but I want you to know why it matters as a business person. I think it's important for you to know why you should be spending part of your working hours on this, on making these. If you just do a post, a static, just a picture of this water bottle, right? Drink this water post. That's only being seen by your followers, the people who have already signed up and said, I like you and I want to follow you, right? If you do a story can only be 15 seconds long and it disappears within 24 hours. Once again, only your followers are seeing that. Now, you can hashtag a post in hopes that somebody searches that hashtag and that your post ends up in that hashtag feed. Okay, but it's like a needle in a haystack, right? With Reels, IG pushes trending Reels out to something called the Explore page. The Explore page is what you do when you get sucked in for like an hour or half an hour, and then you realize I got to brush my teeth. Oh my God, what am I doing? I need to get to work. I'm going to be late to that thing. Or you stopped at the stoplight and someone's honking because you're like, I'm sorry. I got bored and I started browsing Reels. That's the Explore page. And when you are pushed out to the Explore page, you have the potential to go viral. And when you have the potential to go viral, you have the potential to put your storefront in front of literally millions of people. That's why Reels are huge. Now, let's back away from viral because that might take a second or you might hit gold. I mean, sometimes things go viral and we're like, what? What? We have no idea. Holly has one that went viral that we're like, huh? So it can happen to anybody at any time. But what we want are just new people to find us. And the way you get that to happen is to make Reels. Now, there are, I believe, certain rules to these Reels that catch people's attention. So I have some tips that I want to give you, and then we're going to make one together. I want to walk you through the platform because this is the thing, you guys, it is not hard. Also, even if it seems hard to you, you can do hard things. I was saying this to Holly earlier today, like a lot of you have pushed a human child out of your vagina. You can do hard things. Yeah? Yeah? If you're one of those humans, put a 2 in the chat. If you've pushed another human out of your body, put a 2 in the chat. Okay? So you can learn this. And you don't have to be good at it right away. It's okay. Like, practice while you're drinking wine. Relax. Don't give yourself too much pressure. You might screw it up 2 or 3 times, but you got to start somewhere. And once you learn it, I believe you're going to have so much fun. You're going to laugh more. You're going to get creative. That creative part of your brain is going to be lit up. Here's another thing about sales, because most of us are here for business. People always lead with emotion and they follow with logic, right? When we are selling anything to people, you're selling your husband on a vacation. You know, you're not coming in that room saying, it's been X amount of months since we've been on a vacation. We have this much money in the bank. No, you're talking about tropical islands, suntan lotion, margaritas, alone time together, right? You're trying to play on his emotions so that he goes, yeah, you're right. It's time for us to get out of here. And then they lead with logic. People need to like, know, and trust you before they make a decision to become your client or your customer. They need to like, know, and trust you. And one of the ways you do that is you become insanely relatable. I'm going to mute everybody real quick. Okay. The way you become insanely relatable is that you lean into who you are. One of the things that I did at the beginning of sort of like this year, thinking about the year ahead, is I got really quiet with myself. I thought like, who am I? I can't show up pretending to be somebody else. That energy just seeps right through the screen and people keep scrolling. Who am I? Okay, I'm kind of funny. I curse a little bit. I like to drink. I have to show up as her. I'm a mom. I have like, 3 businesses. I like to have a lot of balls in the air, have a touch of ADHD. I like to talk about mental health awareness because it's like so important for us to know that we're all crazy and we're just like, we're all mad here, right? That quote from Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. So get quiet with yourself. That could be great homework. Who am I and how can I show up on this platform being authentically me? And I gave you guys some homework. Your homework was, what are you an expert at? This plays into that. What is it that you're known for? When you walk into a room, how do you change the room? Now I'm talking about you, not like you on a bad day or you on a great, I'm just talking about you deep down, you. When you walk into a room, are you someone that brings the energy up super high? Are you somebody that like everybody, you're like magnetic and everybody wants to talk to? Or are you one of these people who's super chill and empathetic and everybody just wants to spill their guts with and feels really safe with? Who are you? What kind of value do you have to offer the world? You want to lead with that. So that's some of the work that you have to do on your own. Are you funny? Are you naturally funny? I think Robin is on here, but Robin was telling me today, I was talking to one of my friends, Robin. She was telling me today that she has all these funny thoughts that just burst into her head and she wishes her dogs would say them out loud. I was like, that would be a freaking hilarious reel. You have funny thoughts and your chihuahua is like, bitch, get up off me or whatever. Yes. Who are you and what is it? What's in your head? How do you get it out, right? But of course, you have to stay true to your niche. And your niche, and I made a reel about this recently, but it's so important not to confuse the Instagram algorithm, you guys. It's so important. If you're posting for business and you're trying to get more customers and clients, or you're just trying to become more of an influencer so that people come and give you money just for being like funny and cute and, that's a thing too. It's so important that you get laser focused about what it is you do on that platform, okay? Because if you're posting your cat photos in this picture, and then your CBD oil in this picture, and then your Christmas tree in this picture, and then the next post is your son's, fort that he made in the living room. Instagram is like, are you a mommy blogger? Do you decorate? Do you love cats? Do you do CBD? No, Instagram doesn't know what to do with you. So they don't push you out to the explore page. So get serious about even if this means you have to create a new profile for your business, even if it means that. Get serious, niche down so that when people come to you, it's very clear what you have to offer them. And then use your natural gifts and talents, the ones what you bring out at parties, right? Who's that girl or guy? When you get to a party, who are you? Bring that person to the table. That's who people want to see. Okay. Before we get started making our first reel, and I'm just going to walk you through it because it's Reels 101. Do you have any questions so far?
I actually have one question. So just a question about highlights. So if I wanted to narrow down on like my fitness journey, right? Can I do highlights of other things like lifestyle?
Sure. Oh yeah. Highlights. I'm not talking about highlights.
Like fitness, but I'm like, I have a highlight with like mom and, my self-care and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah. Okay.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You can fit a lot into your niche. So don't get me wrong. What are you known for, Tony?
I would say, I just actually wrote that down, like nice, funny, easy to talk to, easygoing.
Okay. Nice, funny, easy to talk. That's nice. I like that. What do you sell?
Savvy leggings.
Okay. Leggings. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So your leggings aren't what you lead with, right? Your product that's never what we lead with, by the way, you guys. Our product's never what we lead with. We lead with value. So if you're the easy mom to talk to, but you're funny, what kind of funny reels can you make about being a mom? Like do leggings make being a mom easier?
It makes me feel like obviously more comfortable. It's just easy go-to and they're cute. But for instance, today was a hot mess. My daughter didn't have it all today. So I could totally do something with that. But I think think too hard about
Yeah.
what to talk about. And then I end up
Yeah.
like not doing it.
I'm going to show you how I find the ones that I do. There's literally an audio bite that's trending right now that says one day I'll have all of it together, but right now I'm a hot mess.
Okay, cool.
That stuff like that to have saved. I'm going to show you guys how to save audio so that once you have a day like today, and it would be better, the worse you look, the better for that one. And your
Okay,
daughter
cool.
like running around screaming in the background. You know how many views you would get on that thing?
Okay.
Because
I got you.
people would relate to you.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
would be like, oh my God, me, Tony, me. I am so glad you're being honest and out there. If that's you, right?
Yeah.
If you're cool with that, right? It
Yeah.
has to be you. You have to be cool with it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to teach you how to save audio. It's so important to know how to do this because then you'll start thinking like a creator, right?
Yeah.
Somebody who's like making little movies all the time. And you'll be like, oh, this is the movie that's happening today in my life. There's that audio bite. I'm going to use it right now.
Okay, cool. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, Tony. And I do think that most of us are getting analysis paralysis. You know, put a 3 in the chat if you're somebody who just gets paralyzed because you don't know even where to begin or how to choose a soundbite. Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
honestly too, because I love posting about my daughter, like, you know, family follow me, but I have to have the mindset of like different direction. So that's kind of where I am now. I've kind of been in limbo. So, you know, here's
Sure.
2022 narrowing
Well,
myself down.
If you're somebody, what do you care? Let me ask you this, Tony. And so this is a question for everybody. As I'm talking to Tony, please think about it in context of you. Who is it that you want to help? I know you're selling leggings, but
Yeah.
that's not the reason you sell leggings, right?
And honestly, I think the most thing I could connect with right now is, you know, like my weight gain through pregnancy and trying to get it off, how it's so different. It makes me emotional, like
Yeah.
how my
I'm
body
sorry,
is so
I can't-
different and like just
Yeah. Oh, you muted yourself on accident. Or I muted you on accident. I don't know.
good. Okay.
So
I guess, yeah, just my journey. Like my daughter's 11 months old, so my journey is not that long, but like just
No,
my
it's-
weight struggle and, you know, just, I guess, going through the motions and how it's really mental and not, you know, what you look like, it's what you feel like and what's going on like mentally. That's kind of where I am right now.
So, okay. So what you're telling me is you want to talk about how the clothes make you feel as you go through one of the hardest times of your life, mentally, physically.
Basically.
So you're not selling clothes because you like, you're not selling this market because you like this marker. You're selling
Right.
this marker because it makes you feel better while
Right.
you're going through this insanely hard time.
Right.
We lead with emotion. What's the emotion? Who is it that you could reach through that screen and hug? Who would be on the other end going, thank God Tony is here posting about this every day, every week, whatever that looks like,
Right.
because I no longer feel alone.
Got you. I got you.
That's your niche.
Got you.
And
It feels so authentic, right? Like it feels authentic.
within that niche, you fit clothing. Within that niche, you fit fitness. Within that niche, you fit posts about your daughter because all of that fits into that niche. Does that make sense?
Totally. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. So
Thanks.
I hope that makes sense for everybody else. We lead with emotion. What we're trying to do here, listen, stories sell, period. Stories and emotion are what sell. Facts tell. You could say all day, these leggings are made out of gold butter and were produced in Egypt and the 1400s. You know, people will be like, I don't care. But if you say, I'm tired, I'm feeling overweight, I'm stressed, and the one thing I don't have to worry about today is what I'm going to wear. And thank God, because that would be the straw that broke the camel's back. Then they go, what? You have a solution to that problem? Then I lean in and I like you because you're not perfect. And I like you because you're honest. And I like you because you are like me. Anyone else have a question before because I know a lot of you are like, just where do I begin? Jessica?
I just need help with like cutting and clipping.
Yeah.
Like I've done a couple reels and like one of my girlfriends is pretty good and she'll help me, but it's the cutting, the clipping and all that other jazz that I don't really get.
All right, we'll go into it. It is not hard. I promise. Okay. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Open Instagram. Anybody else before we begin?
I do.
Yeah.
I do
Go
have
ahead,
a
Amanda.
question.
Okay, so I've been practicing, so I kind of have it all. But what I'm having problems with is finding my niche. I mean, I like today, for example.
Oh, where'd you go?
Got so many. Oh, do you hear me?
No, you're breaking up a little bit.
Okay, I'm breaking up. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Okay, so you can hear me well? Okay. Or no?
You're still breaking up, son. Why don't you do this?
No.
Why don't you type in the chat what it is that you sell
Okay.
and what it is that you think that your niche might be?
Okay.
And we can kind of figure it out from there. And if we want, after we just get through the sort of step by step at the end, I can talk a little bit about niche and how you figure it out. Because you guys, it took me a year. It took me a year to figure out my niche. So if you're not there yet, just know that you're in good company. It takes some of us a while to figure it out. Okay. Let me see. I don't want to miss it though. Maybe Holly, you can make sure we don't miss what she types. I am so glad each and every single one of you are here. This feels very special and unique to have each of you here. So thank you for being here. Oh, cosmetic, makeup, and wellness. Okay. Remember that, you guys. We're going to talk about that because I bet there's more than one of you that does that. This is one of my favorite. You're going to also find other people. Okay. I know I'm going to have tips throughout the night. So just bear with me, find other people who are in your niche. So Tony, not necessarily, I'm going to use Tony as an example, not necessarily other people who sell leggings. That's not what I'm saying. Other people who are in your niche of empowering mothers with small children who are tired, getting back, their whatever. Find other people who are in your niche, follow them, and always comment on their posts. Because here's a little hack. If you comment and you leave a really generous, nice comment, they may pin it to the top. And if they pin it to the top, all of their followers will see that comment and they'll come follow you as well. So not only are you going to learn from other people in your niche, and of course you can borrow ideas from them and make your own stuff out of what they do. That's really great. It's the biggest form of flattery, right? But also just love on them, tell them you love what they're doing, drop into their DMs and say like, I really appreciate the value you give. You might make a new friend. And for those of you, some of you I know are in network marketing, it actually might turn into a prospect for you on accident, right? But that wouldn't be your goal. Your goal would be to follow people that are in your niche so that you can get to know what they're doing, watch what they're doing, follow what they're doing, and kind of help that create your stuff. Your own content. Okay. We've opened up Instagram. Yes. Yes, this is recorded. Yes. Thumbs up. Instagram open. Great. Great. All right. I am here. This is one of my favorite guys. His name is Brett. He is a Broadway actor and a gay dad. Like he and his husband have a Broadway husband. Anyway, they're just really hilarious. Okay. Have Instagram open. The easiest way, or at least the way that I begin to create a reel, is I just swipe it to the right. And then you have the options at the bottom, post, story, reels. Thumbs up if you're with me. Great. If at any point in this part that I've lost you, just unmute yourself and say, can you repeat that? Okay, great. Now we're here. Okay, so you're in Reels, correct? Now, there are different ways that you can find audio. There are different ways that what you can use to create your actual reel. But for today, we are going to create a reel together. I think this is the easiest way to do it, is just to walk through the steps of doing it together. And the way you're going to find the audio is you're actually going to X out of this because I wanted you to know how to get there first. Go to my profile. It's Train with Tara Q. I have the pink icon thing. It's the last reel I made. I'm going to show you how to pull the audio from it. This is what you're going to be doing all the time. You're going to be pulling audio all the time, all the time, all the time. So I thought this was the best way to teach you. The last reel I made says 3, 2, 1. I'm in this dress. I'm in this room. Thumbs up when you're there. Great. Unmute yourself if you haven't found me. Great. Thank you, Anne. Anne gave me an emoji thumbs up. I appreciate
Tara,
it.
can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, I'm not
Sure.
seeing it either.
Sure. You've opened Instagram. You've gone to the search bar at the top. You're going to type in train with Tara Q.
I found you.
Did you get it?
I see you, but I don't see. Oh, okay, in the dress.
In the dress. It's the
Okay.
last thing I posted. It's going to be on the
Yep.
far left.
Okay.
Found you.
Did you find it?
Yes, thank you.
Great. Open it. Open up the reel. You can leave your volume down just so it's not like playing over and over and annoying. Okay, once you have the reel open, click it. So you've opened the post. Click it. It's going to get bigger. With me so far? Great. Okay, it's gotten bigger. At the bottom, you're going to see words moving across the bottom. Do you see the words moving across the bottom? It says original audio, and it's going really slow, so I can't read the rest. Eyelashed by Emojin. Everyone sees that? Click that little tiny strip that's moving. If you click above it, you're just going to see what I wrote in the content. So if you see that, go back again. Do you guys see original audio and it has a little pink photo? It says eyelashed. You're there? So far, so good. I'm so proud of you guys. Oh, I love it. You with me, Robin? You look confused. Okay. All right. You got it, Terry? Are you there? Okay. What I want you to do is at the top, it says save audio. Save audio. Boom, click it. Do you have it saved? Great. You're going to do that all the time. All the time. You're just going to be like saving left and right. Okay. I'm going to show you how to find other audio later, but I just wanted it to be easy for this. All right. Go back to the home. Just all the way out of this, out of mine. Go back to home, swipe over, go back into Reels. We're there? Awesome. Go to this little music note right there. Click it. You're going to see a bunch of audio bites. You're going to hit saved at the top because you just saved the original audio from Eyelash. It should be at the top of your saved list. If it isn't, unmute so we can go back and do it again. So you click the music note, then you click saved. Is everybody there? Good, pick it, choose it. It's going to show you the song playing. It's going to give you a chance to delete it. Maybe you made the wrong mistake right there. Or it's going to give you a chance to say, yes, this is what I wanted. That's what done means. So we're going to click done. Did it tell you that you can record up to 8 seconds? Yes. Okay. This is huge. I'm going to take my shoes off. Make sure you write this down. You want to be creating reels that are 12 seconds and under. 8 seconds is a great spot to live. Why? Because we all have goldfish brains. We don't have an attention span anymore. We can't hang out on a video for more than 12 seconds without getting bored and scrolling past. Also, you want them to watch it more than once. And the shorter it is, the more possibility they're going to watch it again. Because the more views you get, even if it's the same person watching it more than once, the more views you get, the more IG pushes it out to more people. So having it under 12 seconds is a sweet spot. Okay. So also that should, I don't know if it does, but it did for me when I did the research on that and really learned that. It gave me like a little bit of breath and air, because we're not talking about like a 30-second video where I'm having to talk and figure out content. We really are just talking about me doing something silly or walking even in up to 12 seconds, right? Okay, 8 seconds. We can record up to 8 seconds. Now, how do you find your filter? Do you guys know how to find your filter? I think some versions are different, but mine now has the filter right above. Oh, we can look at my diagram I drew. A really excellent drawer. This is the little play button right above it. Has the filters. Do you see it's like 3 little stars? Boom, boom, boom. Good. You can scroll through the trending filters. You can save your favorite filters. That will save you a lot of time. I like Mamacita. She's my favorite. I also like one called Life with Me. She's very natural looking.
Okay, dang it. I didn't find the filters, sorry.
That's okay. Look at your Reels screen. See this play button right here? Has like a face on it or something probably. Look right above it. Do you see 3 little stars?
Yeah. Thank
Listen,
you.
if you don't know where that is, you'll never find that thing. It's really small.
Mine's actually in a different spot. Just, I don't know if anyone has, mine's on the other side of the screen. So by the button, it's on the other side.
So there'll be an update in the future. Tony, this is what just happened to a lot of us.
Sorry.
You're fine. Oh, it's fine. You have dogs. It's fine. You're allowed to have dogs. Where it went from there, Tony, to right above the play button, and we all went with, I don't have a filter anymore. What the hell are you doing?
Tara, I had a quick question. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
This is Ann.
Hey, Ann.
Like I said to you earlier, Reels finally landed in my Instagram, probably 2 years later than everybody else. Yay.
Oh, exciting.
So when I tried to like play with the filters, it would stop me from being able to make the reel. Like there was only one filter that I could use. Is that typical? Does that just mean I don't have it pushed out yet?
No, that's not typical at all. Okay, let's do this together. Let's choose a filter. Do you have the 3 little dots, Ann?
Let me.
I mean, the 3 little stars, they're like 3 little stars.
3 little stars. And now it's funny because now it's just opening to like Reels. So now I've got to figure out how I got back there to create one. It is so bizarre.
It's just opening to Reels, like when you open your Instagram. Yeah, so swipe. So if you're on your homepage, just swipe left.
Swipe left. It's not.
Or right. Sorry.
Now,
right.
I had it working, but now it's, hold on. Let's see. No.
Just swipe the screen.
Here we go. Now I'm there. I have to go up to the top to the plus sign.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have a little bit of an older version. That's okay. We can work with that.
Okay.
That's okay. We can work with that. All right. So click. Do you see the 3 little stars?
Yep.
Okay. Click the 3 little stars. We'll do this all together. You can hit trending. Oh, Life with Me is trending. That's a great one to pick, you guys. Click it.
Yeah.
All right, now click back on your screen and you should have that filter there.
Oh, okay. It's just kind of like a pretty kind of clear.
Yeah. It's a very
Which one is the
natural.
trending? The arrow that goes to the
Trending, mine actually says trending on my filters. It says trending, Reels, and appearance. And then I have ones that I can save as well. There's a little save. Can you guys see that? Is that clear? Okay, good.
Which icon is Mamacita? Because there's a ton of them if I search for that.
It is there? Okay. It is this girl on the left. Wait, what side is she on for you guys? It's this girl.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
She's a good one. Her and Life with Me are both really good filters. Very light, very pretty. All right, I'm going to move ahead. Okay, we all here? You have your filter, you have your audio. Now, you're gonna want to, now you can have here. This isn't great if you don't have one of these yet. A little ring light. This is a great way to shoot hands-free. And this one, it was only $25 over the holidays on Amazon. It's made by Aduro, A-D-U-R-O. So you just pop your phone in there. And then you can be hands-free. However, it also works, reels made on the fly where you just have them in your hand also are really great. So don't feel weird about that. That's a lot of my good reels. I'm just walking around talking. What we're gonna do for this one is I want you to use the timer because I want you to know where it is.
3, 2, 1.
Somebody's got it on. I was gonna mute everybody. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. The timer, it looks like a little stopwatch. Click it. Are you there? It should say 3 seconds, count down 3 seconds. Click the 3, tap on the little 3. It should now move to 10 seconds. So now you can choose if you need a timer of 3 seconds or 10 seconds. And this is all I want you to do. This is your homework. You can do either way, but I do want you to use a timer. I'm going to use 3. Set timer. Now, you're going to hold it up to yourself. Like I said, you can draft this. This isn't something you have to post, but I want us to all make a reel together. You've got it set to 3 or 10 seconds. Make sure your volume is turned up this time because, oh, mine's, okay. Sorry, mine was doing something weird. Sorry. Okay, all you're gonna do, forgive me, my ADHD brain, this is squirrel. All you're gonna do is hold it up, look at yourself, and you're gonna say 3, 2, 1, or you can just say it because we're gonna put text over it. I'm gonna teach you how to put text over it. So either say, 3, 2, 1, or just say 3, 2, 1. Take your time and stop it. You don't have to hurry to stop it. I'm gonna show you how to edit it. Okay, are you ready? Anybody not ready? Okay.
So it says 3, 2, 1 on the screen. That's not what I'm saying. That's different, right?
It's going to do this. It's going to count you down like this. Hold on. Oh. Where is that coming from? Spotify is on. That's where that's coming from. Here we go. This is what it's going to sound like.
Two, 1.
I'm going to delete that. I'll teach you how to do that as well. I'm going to go back and get my filter again because I lost her. Okay. The timer
3
is going to go doot, doot, doot. And then just either say 3, 2, 1 or do 3, 2, 1. It may cut off the 3 a little bit. That's normal. Your phone, there's nothing wrong with your phone. That's just normal in this app. Sometimes it cuts off the beginning a little bit. Ready? Here we go.
Two, 1.
And then stop it. Did you get it? Put a 4 in the chat if you need to do it again. We can do it again. Okay. This is how you delete it. If you didn't like your take and you want to do it again, you click. Now, if you have a different version, I'm so sorry, but for me, it's this. You click this little tiny backwards arrow. Click that.
2, 1.
Underneath, it's going to say delete in red. You click delete, discard, that clip is gone. Tell me if you want me to show you that again. I went kind of fast.
So I don't know if it's my version, So I can do all of those things in pieces, but if I go to create it, it keeps saying post to story before I can do any of those edits. And then if I say discard, it throws it all away.
It sounds like you're in stories, not reels.
I clicked reels,
Okay.
which is interesting. My account is a little messed up, so I'm not going to take too much time tonight, but I might reach out to you
yeah.
when I do this.
I'm lost too, but I'll reach out to you.
You are lost? Okay, show me where you're lost. Tell me where you're lost.
I have no idea even what I'm doing at this point. I went to Instagram. I did find reels.
Okay.
But I see the audio. I think I did the 3 seconds already, but I don't know, what do you want me to do? Press audio?
So this is a good question. So you went into reels. Did you find the correct audio from the reel that I made?
Well, I pressed saved when you told me saved.
Okay. Have you pressed on the music note now that you're in reels?
Where it says audio?
Yeah.
I press it, but nothing happens. So
You
what do
pressed
I
it
do?
and so when you pressed it, you didn't see this screen come up?
Hold on. Which screen?
The one that I'm showing right now?
No. Let me do that again. Let me see.
Okay. If you press the music note, unless
Yeah,
you
I
already
mean, like it comes out like all these different
songs?
Yes.
Yeah, hit saved. Do you have a bar right above all the songs?
Yes. Yes.
Hit that bar.
Okay.
You're
Saved.
good.
Okay, I got it. It says
Do you see-
original
Yeah.
audio. Okay.
Can you click it?
Okay. Click the original audio.
Yes.
Yes.
Now can you click done?
Okay, I better go back because I don't know what just happened.
Okay. That's okay. I can help you
Just
at
go
the
ahead.
end.
Just, you know,
Yeah.
I'll get back to you. Just go ahead. You continue.
Okay.
I'll get
Don't
to
worry,
it.
Gloria. We want you here. You're not alone.
No.
You're not alone. There's other people that are a little bit lost right now. So just know at the end, after this whole process, if you missed a
Yeah.
step, we'll go back. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Yeah. Just go ahead. Yeah.
Sarah, I have a question.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I lost you. Where'd you go?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Tarifa, once you've created you got the music, you save it, and then you pick the filter and you save it. So, and you start that 3 seconds reel. So that is done. So you create your video, your reels. Now, if you want to create another reels, do you have to do the same process, or is it safe in that reels, like your choice of filter and your choice of music?
We're gonna finish this reel. Do you mean you have? So we haven't finished this one yet. So why don't we? I think.
Okay.
If we finish this one, will that answer your question?
Yeah, I was just first I was slow. Now I'm catching up, and then now I'm thinking, okay, after finishing the reel,
we haven't yet. We still have to edit it and film the second part.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Okay. So now I have to film it again. Is anybody with me? They have to film it again. Nate Forrest just came in the room. He said, I'm 45 minutes late. Can you start over? No, sir, we cannot. Nate Forrest. Everybody, if you don't know Nate, he's one of my business partners and one of the most funny, lovely men in the world. He's the king of Clubhouse. If you're in Clubhouse, you know Nate Forrest.
Your Venmo is on the way.
Here, thank you. Okay, Nate Forrest, he's in his car. You look like you're being held hostage by somebody, Nate. Or you are in the forest. All right, I gotta record mine. Anybody else have to record theirs real quick? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, Angie said that she can tell I'm a former teacher. I was a teacher for many years. Okay, so pick your filter again. I just turned mine off. And then set your timer again.
What filter are you using? Just
I
curious.
use Mamacita. Mamacita. That's what she looks like. She's pretty. I
If
like
you're
her.
dark, if you're dark, it doesn't work for you.
Ooh, I have
Meaning
one
not-
for you.
Meaning
Maybe.
tan or anything, because I have some friends that love it, but let me tell you, it does not work for me.
Try this guy. He's my friend. This is my friend Alexander. He just made his own filter. What is it called? Vibrant Tans.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you, yeah, my daughter is very pale or very light, and it's perfect for her. And I have a tan, and it whitens me out massively.
I get it. Okay. Life with me probably works with you. I'm like the filter expert. Come have a 30-minute filter training with Sarah Quillhorse. Okay. All right. Timer. I'm doing 3 seconds. I have my filter. You should still have your audio. Even though you deleted the last clip, your audio should have saved. Is that right? Thumbs up for everybody. This is the last time we're redoing it over, because if you ever have to shoot something more than twice, right, Holly O'Brien? If you ever have to shoot something more than twice, freaking let it go. No, it's not time right now. Move on to something else. We're not shooting reels 17 times, you guys. You did it twice, it didn't work. Goodbye. I will revisit you later, lady. It is not happening right now, okay? This is not serious business. This is fun business. Nobody's getting anything perfect, I promise. All right, here we go.
Two, one.
And then stop it. Take your time. You don't have to hurry, but stop it. Step 2, we're going to edit it. It's there for me. It's in that little arrow. It might be somewhere else for you, but it's there for me. Click it.
Two, one.
I'm going to turn it down. You're able to pull these little tabby guys. They go in and they go out. Once you save it, you can go back and change it. So don't worry. If you like Tony's got her little girl on, she saves it and the little girl goes, bing. Don't be like, no, it's fine. You can go back and change it. All right. I want you to cut it in right after you've said 1. How do you know you've done that? You should be able to listen to it. If not, if you can't listen to it for whatever reason, you can always preview it.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Right? And then you can hit the back button and go back. Once you have figured out how to edit it right after 3, 2, 1, give me a thumbs up. It can be an emoji. It can be a physical thumbs up. Okay, you guys are getting there. Yeah.
I can't find when it replays down here at the bottom that I know how to shorten it, but I can't get that part. I can't find where that part comes up.
Okay. This guy right here, is that what you're asking about? This little
well, when you're replaying it and it's supposed to be running it across here and I can shorten it, I can't figure out where to line that guy up. Like where that's what I can't find. How did you find that?
Robin, does yours just say next? That's what mine says.
Oh,
Yes.
maybe. Oh, there
Okay,
you go.
so I had to. Well, let me figure out what I just said.
Yeah, some of us have different versions.
Okay.
So hit next. Holly, does yours still look like that?
When
You
I
have.
when I hit next, then it's wanting me to like put my caption and all that. So
Yeah, hold on. I've got to mess with it again to figure out what I did.
When you have the new one, it'll be down here. I wish I remembered what the old one looked like. I'm sorry. I wish I had the old one that I could look at.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I might be kind of skipping ahead or going a little off topic. I don't know if you were planning on covering this, but I've seen a lot of reels where like, okay, we're starting out with like, I've already by accidentally added like 2 clips in here by accident. So now I know how to do that and delete them. But I've seen clips where like people use 100 photos that are like going on and on and on. Would that be just the same way that you would kind of like pull for a story from a photo that you've already taken and then you just like select all of them? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and you're gonna make them like 0.3 seconds or something like that each.
Yep. Okay.
That's how they're doing that. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. There are apps too, like Splice is a really good app. InShot, INSHOT is free, is a good app. There are editing apps that you can take your content out of Instagram and into other editing apps and do more fancy things with. And maybe it's a little more easy. However, I create all of my stuff right in Instagram. I've used that stuff before for like, it's a lot for different jobs and things that I do outside of social media marketing. But I prefer to create an Instagram and edit an Instagram. That's me. Okay, we're moving on to part 2. We've edited that. You have to add your filter again. So let's add your same filter.
Oh, I can't even edit.
You didn't edit it yet?
I can't even find where that is. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm like in it. I finally made it. And now I'm like, I don't have an edit button.
Do you have something that says next?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's what you hit.
So then I think after you hit next, rather than hitting next, you hit the little left arrow in the top left-hand corner.
That sounds right.
And then it shows at the bottom, if you can see my screen, it shows like the little saved reel right there. And then if I clicked that.
That's what I have. I have it there. That little
format.
arrow right there at the bottom is where I edit.
Oh, okay. Now I got it.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, moving ahead. Choose the same filter. Choose the timer again. Yeah? Once you got your filter and your timer, give me a thumbs up so I know I can move ahead. Awesome, awesome.
Is timer still 3 times? Like slow?
No, use the timer I like at 3 seconds is what I was saying.
Oh, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Keep it at 1x. Keep it at 1x.
Okay.
Just for this. Unless you want to get crazy. All right. Now, I want you to use that button right there and flip your camera around to the screen. Where you see all the zoomy zooms. Oh, I should have pinned myself, huh? I didn't think about that. I don't know. I like being in the gallery. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to go in on the screen and come out. Just go in on the screen and come out. So you shouldn't be looking at your face anymore. You should be looking just at the screen. Well, with your camera.
I don't have, for some reason, I don't have the button either. See, this is what mine looks like at the bottom.
After you film the first one, it just says next.
Yeah.
And what happens when you hit next?
It takes me to like the post page. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, that's on mine. So don't hit next. So go back.
Okay.
Go back to the top. Go back.
But see, you said that if I push the arrow.
Yeah, the top arrow on the left corner.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank
If
you.
go down at the bottom.
Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, look, this is why we're here. By the way, this is called Reels 101 because everyone has a seat at the table, right? Everyone has a seat at this table. There are no stupid questions here, you guys. I want you to feel like good and safe. That this is where you can be like, what am I doing? How do I do it? Right? That's what this is for. That's what this community is for. I'm glad you found it, Tiff. Okay, you look pretty tonight. All right, we're gonna come in at the Zoom and come out. Ready? It's gonna count you down again. And then stop before it goes all the way out, or it can go all the way out. That's okay, because we're gonna edit it. Again, you guys' favorite. Hit that little back arrow. Don't go forward, right? Don't preview it. Hit the little back arrow. Pull it in a little bit, not much, just so that there's room left at the end. Pull it in a little bit, make it a bit shorter. Now, those of you that couldn't find the editing last time, could you find it this time? Yes, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Tiffany Taylor looks hot tonight too. Jeez. Hey, girl. Okay, I'm having requests to pin myself, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, how do I do it? Pin. Oh God, I'm big. Okay, jeez. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like this.
2, 1. 3, 2.
Yes? Thumbs up?
Tara, to add that second one, I don't have a button to, I guess, record again, but I have a plus. Is that, are we just adding it to it?
Plus.
Can you do that again? It's hard to go from
My
Instagram back.
plus is down here.
You have a plus. Let's see, are you still in filters?
Yes.
Okay, get out of filters. Just click the, when you're in filters, just click this. Yeah, that's why. It's because you're in filters. Click the screen. There you go.
Okay.
Now you're back.
Okay.
Let me know if you can't figure out how to film the second one and I'll do it again.
Tara, I have a question. It's Angela.
Yeah.
I don't have audio. I don't have my clip. I don't have the music on there.
Oh, did you add it in the beginning?
I did. I saved it. And so when I go to the music up there,
did you
and
click
then saved, right?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
It's not there saved?
No.
Well, maybe you just didn't save it on accident. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe
Like what would it show up as? Because what I'm finding too, I have a ton saved because I've just been saving them.
Yeah, good.
For like a rainy day when I finally do this.
That's what you should do.
But it doesn't show the original, like the actual song. It just says original audio, right?
It's
So
just
how-
a sound bite. One of the ways that you can get around that is if you actually save here, let's get you the audio and then I'll show you how to save your favorites with the little flag so you can see the video that you saved as well as the audio.
Okay.
So Angelina, go back to my profile and try to save it again. Or Angelina, go back to my profile and just use the audio.
Use the audio?
You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna save my video that I just made with you guys. I'm gonna save it as a draft.
Yes. You can add the audio second. Or you can finish the video with us and add the audio later.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
I do that. You know what I do sometimes, you guys? I download without audio. My best friend and I do videos together. I send it to her and she adds the audio later. I mean, you can add the audio on the back end. Unless you're doing a voiceover and you're trying to get the voiceover right. Like exactly, that might not work. But that's fine. Okay.
Where is the save draft one? I've never seen that pop up either.
Where your drafts are saved?
Like even how to save it. Like how to save a draft. Mine usually just goes straight to like posting. It doesn't give me an option to ever save.
Oh, we're going to do it at the end. I'll show you at the end. Cool. The third part of this reel, you're going to turn the camera back around with that little flippy guy there on the bottom on yourself. Make sure you choose your filter again, because I've made that mistake so many times and you will be sad if you have a really hot filter on in the beginning and in the end you look like Shrek. You'll be so mad about it. Yeah.
I can't find my draft.
You've already drafted it?
Well, I saved my draft because I went out and I think I lost it.
You drafted it though. You didn't lose it.
Yeah.
Go into your profile.
Okay.
Click reels, like your reels.
Okay.
They should be on the left-hand side. Your drafts.
I'll find it.
Go into your profile, click your reels. Don't go browse reels. Click.
Okay, so go into my profile. I was in my stories. Oh geez.
Yeah. Go to your profile. That's okay. Go to your profile, click your reels.
I don't have any.
Well, if you have drafts, you should have reels.
I do. Oh, there. Okay.
Okay, good. All right, here we go. This is the last part. You flipped it back on yourself. Now this is your personality. You know, you can, woo, you can like, yeah, whatever. This is just happy. You can blow kisses. You could just smile. You could do, yeah, whatever you want to do. This is your person. You could just be, if you're kind of like, shy and a little introverted, you could just smile next to your computer, right? It could be like one of these, like, yay, I'm doing this thing, right? So don't think too much about it. That's one thing I want you guys to get past. Don't think too much about it. We're just creating right now. Put your timer on for 3 to 10 seconds and go.
If you reach the end of your seconds.
3, 2, 1.
If you've reached the end of your seconds, you want to go
Yeah.
back and edit that second clip. You want to cut it down. Do you know how to do that? Did you learn how to do that?
I think so.
So go into that little triangle.
Yep.
Go into that little arrow. There should be 2 clips in there. You take the second one and you go from like, big to smaller. You can go from either end on this one
Yep.
because it's kind of the same.
Got it.
And then you should have some at the end. Awesome. Felicia, you're doing great. I'm super proud of you. You're doing really well. Okay. Now you should be able to preview it. Yay. Give me a thumbs up if you made it all the way through and you have 3 clips that you've edited. Oh, I'm so, no, Carrie, what's Carrie's thumbs? You didn't make it all the way through? You don't have 3 clips? How not? How not? Did you miss it? Did anybody miss any of the steps? Did you miss one of the steps, Carrie? Probably. It's just your face in the beginning, the zoom, and then back on your face. And if you run out of time, you cut that middle one down. What, Carrie? Tell us. You don't have any audio. Oh, you don't have a voice. Okay. All right. Okay. I gotcha. I'll figure it out. We're going to add text. You guys ready to add text? All right. Now that you're in here, you should be in preview mode. Everybody in preview mode? You guys are doing great. This is a lot of information, by the way. But my goal for you tonight is to end this call and just be able to create reels. They don't have to be fancy. They don't have to be, we're not doing transitions or anything like that. I just want you to be able to create reels. Good lighting, filter you like, know how to edit your clips together and put text on top of them. Okay. All right. So on the right-hand corner, up in the right-hand corner, there's little letters. There's a big A, little a. Click it. Now, what do we want to write? Maybe Reels 101 training, something like that.
So do I save it as a draft first?
No.
This is what I'm getting. I don't know if you can see that. Wait.
Can you back up to edit it? Don't save it as a draft. Not yet. Can you back up to edit it?
Cancel. So I'm actually in the arrow part when you do that.
You are in, hold on a second. You've created all your content. You're going to hit preview. Have you hit preview?
Yes.
Okay, hit preview. Boom.
Preview. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Up in the right-hand corner, you see the big A, little a?
Yes. Okay.
There you are. Now you can write captions. You can swipe to do different filters on here as well. Filters on top of your filter. Look at all the filters. Paris is a really good one. Just make you look like you don't have as many wrinkles as you do. Okay, so did you get your text on there? Something like Reels 101 training. Yeah? Okay, good. What you can do with your text is you can edit it when it pops up. Do you see at the bottom how I've typed Reels 101 training and there's this little bubble right there? It's right above edit clips. Click the bubble. You should have a white bar pop up. Before you see a bubble, hold on. Before you see a bubble, you will see, you have to type text. That's what I was going to say. You have to make sure. Did anybody have any problems putting text on the reel?
And hit done.
And hit done. Then on the bottom, it says edit clips. Above edit clips, there's a little bubble with the beginning of whatever you typed. Like, do you see that bubble, you guys? Click it. Hit that little bubble. You should have a little white bar. That white bar is going to allow you, look, you can pull it in or you can pull it out. That little white bar is going to allow you to place that specific text wherever you want within the video. Yeah, Sarah's like, that's how they do that. I know, I love those light bulbs. I love when I could like see a cartoon light bulb go, bing. All right, so I'm going to tell you, try and put this one toward the end over the computer.
Can you just say that one more time? I finally got into the little bubble. I'm in the bubble now.
You're in the bubble. Do you see a white bar?
Yeah.
Where you can pull from either side? You can pull this way or you can pull this way. So now you can decide where that text lives within the video. Kind of like making a movie trailer, right? So I was saying, just for the sake of this part, put your text over the video, maybe all the way to the end or something. Because what I want to put at the beginning for us, when you're done with that, click done, the right-hand side. Click the little A's again. We're going to add more text, more than one text. What? Go to your numbers, 3, maybe comma, 2, comma, 1, and then dot, dot, dot. And then hit done. Dang it, I have all these shortcut text messages on my numbers and 3. And this whole, okay. 2, comma, 1, dot, dot, dot. And ellipses is 3 dots, just in case you're wondering. Dot, dot, dot. 2 dots, not enough. 4 dots, too many, too much of a weight. Hit done again. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little hack here while we're at this part. A little time hack. Let's say you're gonna have, do you know those reels where the girls go like, boom, boom, and they point, they point, they point, and they wiggle and they point, and they point, and they point, right? And there's like 6 groups of text. Okay, if you're gonna do something like that, write all the text out first. And what I mean by that is like more energy, done. Don't move it yet or edit it. But sleep better, done. Just leave them all there in the middle on top of each other. Write all of it out first and then go in and do the timing where you want them and use your fingers to place them where you want them. It's going to save you so much time because otherwise you're going to do this thing where you write it out, more energy, done. You place it here and then more sleep, done. And then you're like trying to, and I don't know, it goes above it and not below it. I'm just telling you that'll, just from experience, that'll save so much time. All right, 3, 2, 1. Did we notice, by the way, there are different fonts you can use for your text? Different fonts. You can also highlight them or not. I choose not to move them, the little A with the, just because they're already moving usually on my reel and then it's confusing. Why don't we move the 3, 2, 1? Go to click on that little bubble, right? So now you have 2 bubbles above edit clips.
3, 2, 1.
You guys are working so hard. I love it. So you have 2 bubbles. You're going to, oh, my phone turned off. You're going to click 3, 2, 1, and you're going to pull it in during that first part where you were saying 3, 2, 1, before it gets to the computer. So that when you say 3, 2, 1, or the video says 3, 2, 1, you're also going to see 3, 2, 1. Here's another secret. Your followers, they want to watch, listen, and read. you want to add text on top of every reel you do. You want the text to be clear. The most popular one and the one that works the best is the bubble one, the bubble text where it looks like a bubble. You want it to be clear. Don't go crazy with making it hot pink or blue or anything unless you're making like a statement. Sometimes I've seen people do like a bunch of statements at once to make the statement that like you don't have to do all of this stuff to be successful. Like you guys don't have to do a lot to be successful on Reels. You just have to lead with your heart, have a good message, and make clean content. What I mean by clean, I mean, your content can be dirty. I'm there for that. What I mean by clean is it's got good lighting and it's edited well, right? Robin's going to make so much dirty content. I'm here for it. Okay. Have you guys successfully put 3, 2, 1 in the front and Reels Training 101 on the back end? Yes. Great. Does anybody have questions about like, did maybe their text overlap and how do they make that stop happening? Or did anyone just not figure that out, which is okay?
Excuse me, Tara, the tags I have is all in the first take. How do I go to the second, the third?
It's all in the first take. Have you finished filming all 3 clips?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you hit preview?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I did the preview and I start to text it, right, to put the text in, and I'm not probably listening carefully here, but when I put the text, you said like have 3 different tags, right? And then you can separate them after. Is that?
Well, we have 2. We did 2. We did Reels Training 101 and we did 3, 2, 1. Right above edit clips, you should have, if you have 2 or 3 texts written, you should have 3 little bubbles with the text in it. Do you have that?
Okay, so that's what was missing and that's why it's happening. Okay, great.
And then you click on that and then you can squeeze and put the text wherever you want to.
Got you. Okay, thanks.
Cool. You're welcome. While you're here, you can also do things like add GIFs, right? Like maybe I'm a big wine drinker, so maybe I'm gonna add like red wine training or red wine training. red wine. Okay. You can also edit where the GIF lives. So just like your chat bubbles, if you put a GIF on, that also has its own little bubble and you can put it there, like maybe at the end or something. So you treat your GIFs and your text the same when it comes to editing them and where they live. Okay. Anything else? Captions. If you hit the little face square, that's where you find your GIFs, by the way. If you hit the little face square with the folded corner on him, if you are actually teaching, I keep using Tony because we just heard her story. That was actually very lucky that we got to hear all that. Tony, so if you were actually teaching about like why you like a specific type of leggings for a specific task, right? Like maybe there are leggings that you can be in all day, cleaning the house and the grocery shopping and doing the, but you're going to talk about them. Make sure you use the caption feature because people are going to want to read what you're saying as well as hear what you're saying. And also a lot of people are watching Reels on mute so they can still learn with you. It doesn't mean you can't put audio under it. You can absolutely put trending audio under it. Just make sure it's something classical without a lot of, lyrics so that people, and you're just going to pull that trending audio down or audio. It doesn't have to be trending necessarily. You're going to pull it down to like 2 or 3. Are we ready? Are we ready to draft this thing? Or you can post it. It's up to you. I would love for you to tag me in it. If you do end up posting it, please, please, please tag me in it because I will share it to my stories and then hopefully you will get more followers out of that. Okay, now we're gonna
Tara,
hit next.
quick question. I'm on my phone, so I can't flip to the gallery view because I'm not on, I'm not on my computer and my phone separate.
Yeah.
So is there a way to pull like your section of the screen, like where you're showing everyone on the screen, is there a way to like pull that and put that in the
Oh, why don't I
reel?
just do it real quick for you guys? Here, let's do this. I'll take a video. I'll do it. Oh, take that silly music out of there. And why don't I send it via email?
Perfect. Thanks. Because I
Cool.
was like, I don't know how I'm going to do that.
My pleasure. Easy.
Thanks.
Got it. I got it. All right. You can use the cover photo they've chosen for you, or you can hit cover. It's going to be on this little icon of your face. You can click cover. You can decide throughout the reel what you want to be your cover. Do you guys see that? Thumbs up if you see that. Got it? Or do you see underneath where it says add from camera roll? And if I went too fast there, let me know. Okay, you can click that. What I do often, you guys, I'm going to tell you one of my tips and tricks. It doesn't matter if I've shot the reel already or if I'm about to shoot the reel. I take my camera, I put the timer on, like my regular camera on my iPhone, like just my regular old camera. And I 10, 9, 8, 7, take a photo. And I use that as my cover photo. Now I will lighten it up, and I like to use Lightroom as the app that I use to edit photos, or even lighten it up with Instagram filter or something. But the reason I do that is because this is just extra. I know we're almost running out of time. This is extra. You can use apps like Canva, that's free, C-A-N-V-A, Canva, or WordSwag, and you can put text on top of your photos. And then you can add that as your cover photo. So like if you go look at my reels, you'll see some of them have text on top of them and they'll tell you what they are. That's how people are doing that. Does that make sense? Or pick one of the photos from the reel you just made.
What's the last app that you mentioned? Word
Swag. I can put those in. Canva is great, and Word Swag. I think Canva. When is the red wine training, Barbara? Canva. Canva's free. Word Swag, I think, costs something now. When I got on Word Swag, it was like the dark ages and didn't cost anything yet. The reason that I look like Holly when I'm typing is because we're on Holly's Zoom. In case you guys were wondering. Okay.
I have a quick question. I'm sorry. I think my screen looks different than yours.
Let me see.
That's after I hit next.
Yeah, I don't think it does. Can you hit cover?
Oh, hit cover?
Yeah.
Oh, and then I could pick. I got you.
Or
Okay.
does it give you the option underneath cover to add from camera roll?
That's what I was looking for, and I don't have that option. So I'd have to go into.
You don't have
cover.
that?
I think because I have Android. I don't have iPhone. Maybe it's different because of that.
Okay, I have a hack for this.
Oh, wait. No, I don't have that. Add from gallery. I have to click cover first and then add
Cover.
from galleries on the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah. You click
that's right.
cover and add from gallery.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 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 You want to be super fancy. Or you can go right into, it's going to say like share to reels, share to feed. You can go into crop profile image. And if you've already picked your profile image, you can also crop it, just like move it around. Right? So like, let's say I want to pick this to be my cover. Right here, it says crop profile. I want all of my face to be in it. Done. Okay. Now you can either share or save to draft.
Can you go back and redo one of the videos if you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do
So
I
here,
do
I'm
that?
going to save mine to draft. I'll show you. Save mine to draft. This is how you find your drafts. You're on regular. I just think it's so funny that my friend Brett's always dancing when I come on here. You're on regular Instagram. You go to your profile, right? Which is you down at the right-hand corner. You're in your profile. You go to your reels. which is right here. You don't go to search reels. This can get confusing. People can lose their minds over this. Don't go to search reels, which is at the bottom. No, you're gonna go find your drafts. You're gonna go to your profile grid, your storefront. You're gonna go to your reels, which lives right above your grid. Okay, you're gonna hit that, your drafts live there.
Sarah, how do you do the text again? I tried doing it, but it didn't come out the same right way. And I already posted the damn video, but oh well.
Okay.
Brave girl.
If I go click drafts, I'm going to answer Terry's question first. If I go click drafts or show her, you can tell like I'm a draft freak, right? Part of the reason that I am successful at Reels is that I make sure I have like 5 waiting in the wings to post. Batch. And what I mean by batch is when you have the time and you're not stressed and you actually feel good and in a joyful place and in a happy place, you feel like you look good and all that thing, all those things. Make 3 and draft them. Also make them on the fly if you want. But if you have 3 to 5 in your drafts, you can actually successfully post a reel a day or 5 reels or 3 reels, whatever your goal might be, or 1 reel. Like really, if you want to post 1 reel a week, that's an excellent goal. You can get there if you're sitting down to make 1 reel, make 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 and draft them. You don't edit them, you guys. Just don't edit them right there. Just do the voiceover or do the dance or do the song or do the video, boom, into your drafts. And then when inspiration hits you, go into your drafts and edit, put the text on top, do the things. That's how you are able to create a lot of reels and start gaining followers. All right, so go into my drafts. I'm just gonna hit edit, Terry, that's it. Just edit. And then down here, it says edit clips, just like it did before. You click that, and now you can add a clip. You can reorder them so that like the beginning goes at the end goes at the beginning. You can hit them and delete them and do one over. So even though it's drafted, nothing has changed. You can still fully edit it when you go back in. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. So since this is going to be recorded, I feel like, who was it that asked about the text? Jessica, you can probably go back and watch the recording to get how you add text on top.
Okay, that's fine.
Now, does anybody have any questions about that process, creating a reel that way? I know we didn't go over like, you know, some of the things that you can do with reels with effects and transitions, but what is going to increase your following is being yourself and pretty much making simple reels.
I have a question.
Yes.
First of all, thank you. I know you said static posts and stories only followers can view. For your reels, is it what if you have a private page? Is it
It
only
has to be public.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what you recommend is to have a public? Okay.
If you're trying to grow a business or become somebody with a big influence so that you know, gain, you know, get money. Like when you have a big following, people will pay you money just to put their song on your story, you know, like that kind of thing. So if you have a private Instagram for your family and friends to see your kids and all of that, keep that. Don't delete that, but I would start over just for your business. Okay. And that doesn't mean that you can't have your family and friends on that. It just means that your main niche, your main focus is your avatar. Who is it you're talking to? Who is the person that you're trying to pull in, get to follow you? How do you provide him or her value? And if that sounds like a lot starting over, you don't have to. You can start where you are and start to niche down too.
All right.
But yes, you should have a public profile if you're going to push down.
No, we're done. No, you're sleeping in here.
Okay. And then one more question. I know we are running out of time, but for the ones where there's words and you're trying to match up like what you're saying to the words, is there a specific, is there an app that how do you edit that?
Practice. Yeah, you really just practice. Pick simple ones. Oh, you can write, I have one of the first ones I posted was like, Jesus, can you come get me? I don't want to be here anymore. I wrote it out on a piece of paper and taped it to the window. And then I did it with sunglasses on, just played a whole character and I read it just off the window. You can post a script on your ring light right here. I've been known to do that. Post a little script right here, type it out, make it big print. Nobody sees what's going on behind the scenes. But yeah, you are. So let me show you how to find trending reels. That's really important. So you guys know what to do from here. When we leave today, you know how to find audio and music that you should be looking for. If you're on your Instagram page and you're on the home. Oh, there's Dorothy. Dorothy, it's you. Dorothy's here tonight. You're going to click the Reels button on the bottom and you're going to start to browse Reels. Now, some of you are going to have this feature and some of you aren't. Don't get discouraged if you don't have it because there's the easiest way to, okay, but if you do, I'm going to tell you this first. Do you see how there's this little arrow? Whoops, what did I do? Do you see how there's this little arrow next to the audio? Do you guys see that little tiny arrow? Yeah, you do. That means it's trending. Some of them, okay. Do you see this one has a music note? Not an arrow, but a music note? Not trending. You want to use trending audio. It's super huge.
I apologize, Sarah.
Yeah.
What did you say was the trending audio to use? The one that has
this little arrow.
Okay.
Do you see how there's a little arrow next to the audio?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Well, you're just browsing Reels, right? You're just scrolling Reels and you hear an audio you like, look for the arrow. If it has the arrow, some of you aren't going to have the arrow and I'm going to tell you how to do this anyway, so don't worry. But if it has the arrow, click the audio, just like you did on mine, and save it. That's how you get a bank full of trending audio that when you have time and you're feeling good and you want to shoot a reel, you have trending audio in your saved audio files. Okay, if you don't have the arrow, the other way to do it. Yeah. The other way to do it. Whoops. Well, for one, I just posted a post. Holly, you so cute, Holly. Okay. Is if you hear it more than twice while you're scrolling.
How can you not care? Like, well, turns. You don't find that suspicious.
This one's big right now.
You don't find that suspicious. That's right. I don't want to see you again. To the 12 people. Do you ever look at someone and wonder?
Tara, I went to redo it and now my 3, 2, 1 is at the end instead at the beginning.
Go to edit clips and push reorder and reorder them around.
Reorder.
Yeah. Go to edit clips. Okay. So if you hear it more than twice, it's also trending. If you have the arrow, pay attention to the arrow. If you hear it more than twice, it's also trending. If it's something that makes you giggle and you can think about how it fits into your niche, how it fits into makeup, how it fits into leggings, how it fits into your, you know, whatever it is that you're selling, then think of a cute way to act it out. You don't have to lip sync if you're not good at it. You can always make your dog say it, right, Robin? And put the text over it because people like to read, watch, and listen. And you don't think about hashtags real quick. You want to use hashtags that you think of off the top of your head. You don't want to copy and paste your hashtags from any kind of engine. Some of those hashtags are what we call shadow banned because they're being used so much. So Instagram literally isn't pushing out any more content that's using those hashtags. Create your own hashtags. You don't have to use all 30. Get creative with your hashtags, you know? What is your niche, right? Like Tony said, she sells leggings. She's leggings addict. Leggings are pants. Moms in leggings. Mom life. Mom life sucks. Whatever. Like, I'm tired. Hashtag I'm tired, right? Whatever your niche is, use those hashtags, but use hashtags that's relevant to the post you just posted. Don't ever copy and paste hashtags from somewhere else. There was something else I was going to say. about trending audio? What was it? Oh, if you find an audio you like and it's not trending, use it. Use it. It's not the end of the world. You want to be creating joy for yourself and having fun, and you never know, it might catch fire. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I know what I wanted to say. This is a hack that I just learned, you guys.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Okay.
What can you do on those days that you don't?
All right. We find a trending audio. Oh, this would be a good one to use right now. I'm going to tell you how I know. You also want to use, those of you that are super savvy and really want to get serious, you want to use audio that's on the rise. Trending audio that's on the rise. It's on the rise. You click on the audio. It'll say like, see where it says like original audio, yada, yada. It'll tell you how many people have used this audio in their reel. This one says 2,951. Do you see that? You guys see that? Thumbs up. If it's under 10,000, it's on the rise. Trending audio under 10,000 is headed up. So if you see trending audio like under 1,000, and you know what I do sometimes is I just save it. I'm like, it's trending, it's under 10,000. Maybe I can figure it out later. Go in, maybe I'll be inspired.
Tara, I have a question. It's Ruba. Sorry, my kids have been fighting. How are you? I was looking at my my insights, and it's showing that I'm reaching more people, but my following is going down. And I was curious, like, should I try to? I think I'm not focused. I feel like my reels could be about my girls, family, the holidays, and I'm really struggling with like just picking.
Yeah.
So do you have any advice, or can I reanalyze my reels or something?
You're right. You need to niche down. You're confusing the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't know who to push you out to. So it's not pushing you out to anybody. And your followers are confused too. They don't know why they're following you. So you have to decide what you're here for. Are you here for business or are you here for family? It's perfectly fine to have like a fun family account for your family to see your kids and what have you, but that's not the same thing as a business account. If you're here to grow your business, then get real specific about who your avatar is and talk to her and only her.
Okay.
Okay. And like I said this before, that doesn't mean you can't involve your kids in that, but it has to still be for her. It can't be for you. All right. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Okay, we are toward the end of our Reels 101 challenge. This was a lot of information. You guys hung in there. I'm so proud of you for that. This was a lot of information. Congratulations. Can't wait to see all the Reels that you created while we were here. I have something super fun that's coming up it's on the 17th. It's starting on the 17th. So just a couple of weeks. I'm going to do a 5-day Reels challenge. I'm going to do it in a Facebook group. Now what this is going to be fun. Every day I'm going to go live and I'm going to train you on something different. So that's going to live in there. So you can go watch the replay. You don't have to be there live. And it's going to be probably 15 minutes of just like, this is how to do this one thing. Also, each day on those all 5 days, I'm going to assign a trending audio for you to use. So it's going to encourage you to create a reel a day. And remember, these are going to be under 12 seconds. So they're going to be anywhere from like 6 to 12 seconds. I'm going to assign a trending audio. I'm going to give you a template to help you write content. So like a script, but kind of like Mad Libs, right? Where you put in what you would put in. And I'm going to give you ideas about what to film. Oh, you're so welcome. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. And during that time, I would love if you join for you to upload the link to the Reels you've created so that everybody in the group can begin to do a follow train with each other, begin to boost each other's Reels, like and comment and give feedback. So, oh, good. I'm glad you love it. Yeah. So it's a 5-day challenge. It's going to be from the 17th to the 24th. Like I said, I'm going to go live every day, teach something different that you can learn every day, assign a trending audio, give you an idea about what content you should write, give you an idea about how you should film it with your product or service in mind, right? And have you then as a group, post the links so that all of you can see what everybody else is filming. I think that's one of the best, quickest ways to get you guys in action and really understand how to do this. Yeah, the best way to learn is practice. Absolutely. So I'm going to pop the link to that training. It's only $27. It's $27 for the 5 days. I'm going to pop the link to that training in the chat. Give me 1 second.
A minute, just take your time. The clock is ticking.
Somebody playing music. Oh, I love it. Okay. Let's see. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. I just have to find the website real quick. Do you have any other questions before we go?
I do. Can you hear me now better?
Yes, I can. Hi.
Okay, awesome. I transfer everything to my computer because I was on my phone.
There you go.
Okay, so actually I have a couple. So I noticed that on one of the reels, I've been already practicing, and I noticed how, because I don't know the niche, I'm just really practicing reels, and I don't have a specific niche right now. But I noticed how I did one of my little daughter, it has so many views, and then I did one of a product and it got less. So I noticed through all my reels that I've done that if it's a product, and what I didn't even mention the name of the product, I just mentioned like the benefit. And if it's something more like family, something more heartwarming, it gets more views. So it's like, okay, so how am I gonna balance that? That's my first question. And then I have another one, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So what you're finding is people lead with emotion, right? We talked about this at the beginning. People are drawn into story and emotion. Stories tell, facts sell. So if I just tell you the facts about this marker, you're going to be like, I could care less. But if I tell you about how this marker has changed my life, you're gonna be like, why has that marker changed your life? Well, it's made it easier for me to, sleep. It's made it easier. Like, I love the way I look when I use this marker, whatever it might be. It makes for does your product help you feel better?
Okay.
It's makeup, right?
Yeah, makeup.
Cosmetics? Yeah. Your product makes you feel better. When you feel better, are you a better mother? Do you do better? When we feel better, we are all happier. We are all, really get into why we would want to buy this particular product, right? Is it made with specific ingredients that aren't harmful? How does that affect your daughter? You want to leave this earth a better place for her. So why would you use toxic? You want to be here longer for her. Why would you use toxic makeup, right? So there's so many things that you can work into your niche that include your daughter, your health, your feeling, the way you feel about being with your family. Has your company provided you with the opportunity to be with your family more?
Okay.
That kind of stuff. So you lead with emotion. So your niche, I don't know exactly what it is. It's going to be, different than Tony's and different than mine, but your niche might be about how you feel with the product on, or how the product, like when it seeps into my pores, how it deals with my body, and you know what I mean? All of that, you work your daughter into that.
Okay. And my second question is should my niche be, if I tone it down to like 1 or 2, should my grid be in up to par with, I don't even know how to ask the question, but how does the reel and the grid have to have all the same niche? I mean, I know it does, but
yes, it's all the same thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You want to make sure you're always posting your reels to your grid, and you want to make sure, this is the thing. If you want to use your Instagram to grow your business, if you don't want to use your Instagram to grow your business, then you can do whatever you like, really, and that's okay. But if you want to use Instagram to grow your business, your Instagram is like your storefront. So Amanda, think about it like this. If you had a brick and mortar makeup store, would you put like cats and your kid in the storefront and like some pictures from your vacation, and like maybe down here, there's a product of foundation, but over here, there's like your kid's artwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think I need to delete a bunch of stuff from my grid and kind of like.
Don't necessarily have to. You can start from here. You can start from here.
That's from here. Okay.
Yeah.
And how many reels can I post a day? And is there a specific time that I should post?
Sorry, I have to answer this question. Okay. You're gonna look in your insights.
Okay.
You're gonna look in your insights. Your insights on Instagram. You want a creator profile. By the way, maybe I should have said that at the beginning, but you want to check the 3 little lines on the right-hand corner and go to settings and go to account and then go all the way down to switch account type and then make sure you have like a creator account.
Yeah.
Okay, good. If it says switch to business or personal, then you have a creator account.
Okay.
On your profile, there are insights. It's right underneath edit profile.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hit insights. I'm going to show you real quick because then we have to wrap it up. And Barbara wants to say something before we leave. When you hit insights, you can go to total followers, click that, scroll down. It's going to give you a timeline.
Okay.
I'll do it again and I can do it slower. Sorry, I'm starting to hurry because I'm in Holly's gym and her husband's still here. You're on your profile, go to insights, click insights.
Oh, wow. It tells me how many women and men are watching.
That's right.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Go all the way down, scroll all the way down because you asked me what time of day you should post.
Okay.
Can you go back to the account and where you find that first? What you're
Yep.
supposed to check?
You're on your account.
Yep.
Do you see edit profile?
I think I did that already. Yeah.
Do you see under that? Do you see it says insights?
Oh, no, you said at the beginning you should go to settings and do something.
Well, make sure you have a creator profile. Do you see these 3 little lines?
I did that.
Okay, did that. Go to account. No, settings.
Yep.
Account.
Account. Okay.
Scroll all the way down. In blue, it says switch account type.
Add new professional account.
Nope, switch account type should be on top of that.
Branded content, recently deleted. I don't have anything like that.
Huh. I don't know then.
Okay.
I have the
What
same one
should
she
it
has.
say? Just so I can look into this more.
Oh yeah, sure. Switch account type. Do you see how it says it on mine?
Switch account type. Okay. And then what should it say? What kind of
You
account
want
should
a
it be?
creator account. So it'll say, if it says switch to business or personal, then you have a creator. Otherwise, you want to switch to creator. And Amanda, did you see what time of day you should be posting?
Yes. Yes, I saw.
Nice. You can set your alarm on your phone, especially if you have stuff that's drafted. You have drafted, it's edited, set your alarm on your phone, post at that time.
Awesome.
All right, Barbara, I think wanted to say something before we wrap up. Barbara, or
I'm coming. Yeah, sorry. I was like,
are you there?
So just FYI, you make it a professional account first, and then you switch it to a creator account.
That's
Just so
it.
you know
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
what I want to say is, everyone, isn't Tara amazing? Did you guys all find out things that blew your mind?
Oh my
Like,
God,
she
thank you.
really is fantastic. And you guys need to know that she is just really the real deal, and that her giving so much value for this is amazing. I recommend that you do her 5-day challenge because it's going to be fun, and you're going to learn a lot more, and then there'll be other things to come after that. But I do want, yes, but I do want to let everyone know, take people on a journey. That's the thing, is like, once you discover your niche, I'm not sure who the girl was who says that when she posts about her little daughter, everybody likes it, and when she posts about her business, it's like crickets, right? So then if people like your daughter, like, infuse her in there and take them on a journey. just like Tara was saying. But I will say to everyone, like, tell your friends to join this 5-day challenge because she is going to give you so much content and value that it's going to blow you up. And I just wanted to say that. Thank you, Tara, for all you do for everyone, because the truth is, how much value you gave for how little you charged us is ridiculous. But I will just keep that to myself, my little thoughts. But seriously, I just wanted to say that. Thank you, Tara, for all the amazing value you brought.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, somebody asked about my one-on-one coaching. I will drop that into. I do have one-on-one coaching that you can, thank you for asking, that you can take advantage of. Let me find the link for that. So it's a private training between you and I. We tackle 2 to 3 things that you want to tackle. It's an hour, and you also get the recorded Zoom. I give it to you after. So this is private training link. And I think it's funny that I just show up as Holly. Holly and I are like one person. And then this is, boop, where'd I go? Zoom. This is, oh, it's not taking your payment, Anne? If you guys, it's a brand new account that I'm using with the 5-day. So you guys should have my email address by now. If you want to do the 5-day challenge and for whatever reason, like Anne's saying, it's not taking your payment, just contact me and I'll make sure you get in there. Okay. I did try something new. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, and don't worry. I mean, I tried something new. I tried Square instead of PayPal because people had some issues with PayPal or they didn't have PayPal. So I was trying to be all inclusive there. We'll figure it out. Unmute and say, what you learned maybe, or just, goodbye. I don't know. Like, what do we do from here? I feel like we're all best friends. I don't want to leave.
Well, I'm excited to make reels now.
Good. I'm so glad. And I am here, you guys. I upload a tip a day to my IG account on how to do this stuff. I am here for you. I want you to do this and succeed. And more than anything, I don't want you to be afraid of it. Once you unlock it, listen, wasn't there a time where you had like a cell phone and you had to figure out how to text message by clicking? To put a 5 in the chat if you had one of those phones in the beginning where you had to click A 3 times and then B and then C just to make one word. Yeah, you guys remember that. And do you remember email? And we were all like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna type my letter to my mom. You figured that out. You'll figure this out. You're smart. A pager. Yeah, you had a pager at one time. You had humans come out of your vagina and you had a pager. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You text messaged entire paragraphs and it took you 30 minutes. You're going to figure out reels, I promise. All right, until next time, I will say goodbye.
Bye, Tara.
Bye.
Thank you.
Tara, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Just give me a heart.